Let me ask you something. And I want you to be honest with yourself. Have you ever helped someone? Again and again. Given them your time, your energy, maybe even your money. And then one day, they just walked away? No thank you. No explanation. Just gone. And you sat there thinking, what did I do wrong? Here's the thing. You didn't do anything wrong. But you did make a mistake. And that mistake was being too kind. Most of us were raised to be kind. To share. To give. To help. And that's beautiful. Truly. But somewhere along the way, kindness started becoming a habit we couldn't turn off. We said yes when we wanted to say no. We stayed quiet when we should have spoken up. We kept giving. To people who kept taking. And you know what happened? People stopped respecting us. Not because they were bad people. But because we trained them how to treat us. We showed them, through our actions, that our time had no value. That our feelings didn't matter. That we'd always be there, no matter what. And the worst part? We blamed ourselves. If any of this sounds familiar, this story is for you. His name was Daniel. 26 years old. Worked at a mid-sized company in a busy city. Paid his rent on time. Showed up early to work. Always the first one to offer help. If a co-worker needed to leave early, Daniel covered for them. If a friend needed to borrow money, Daniel didn't hesitate. If someone needed to talk at midnight, Daniel answered. He was, kinda, the person everyone called when life got hard. And Daniel liked that. He liked feeling needed. He thought that if he kept giving, people would stay. That they'd be loyal. That they'd care for him the way he cared for them. But that's not what happened. It started slowly. A friend who always called when he needed something, but disappeared when Daniel needed support. A co-worker who praised Daniel publicly, but took credit for his work behind closed doors. A girl he liked, who he gave everything to, time, attention, effort, who told him, eventually, you're too available. It's kinda a turnoff. Daniel tried harder. He thought, maybe I'm just not doing enough. Maybe if I give more, they'll finally see my value. So he gave more. He stayed later at work. He lent more money he didn't really have. He answered texts instantly, even at 2 in the morning. And guess what? Nothing changed. Actually, things got worse. People expected more. They asked without saying please. They took without saying thank you. They left without looking back. And Daniel sat alone one Friday night. Phone silent. And thought. I've given everything I have. Why do I still feel like nothing? That same weekend, Daniel visited his uncle, an older man named Robert. A quiet man. Respected. The kind of person who didn't say much. But when he spoke, people listened. Daniel told him everything. Robert listened without interrupting. Then he stood up, walked to the window, and pointed to a tree in the yard. He said, "You see that tree? Every year it gives fruit. But every winter, it stops. It pulls its energy back inside. It rests. It protects itself. If that tree kept giving fruit through winter, it would die." Robert turned to Daniel and said, "Son, kindness is not weakness. But kindness without limits is self-destruction. When you make yourself too easy to reach, too easy to use, too quick to forgive, you don't earn love. You invite disrespect. The people who are truly valued in this world? They're kind, but they have standards. They give, but they also know how to take away. They love, but they also protect themselves." Daniel didn't say anything for a long time. But something shifted inside him. The next Monday, something was different about Daniel. When his coworker asked him to cover a shift, again, Daniel said, "I can't this time. I have plans." His coworker looked surprised. A little annoyed, even. But Daniel didn't panic. He didn't explain himself for 10 minutes. He just smiled and went back to work. When the friend who only called with problems reached out, Daniel answered, but he also spoke up. Hey, I care about you. But I've been feeling like our friendship is a little one-sided. Can we talk about that? Some people didn't like the new Daniel. Let me tell you something, that's okay. Because here's what else happened. A few real friendships got deeper. People started taking his no seriously, and his yes meant more. His manager noticed he stopped being a pushover and started promoting his ideas more. He had more energy. More peace. He wasn't less kind. He was kind. With intention. Here's what Daniel learned. And what I hope you take with you today. Kindness is one of the most powerful things a human being can offer. Don't ever lose it. But kindness, real kindness, is not about giving until you're empty. It's not about tolerating people who don't deserve you. It's not about staying silent when someone crosses a line. Real kindness starts with being kind to yourself. When you value your own time, others will value it too. When you speak up for yourself, gently, but clearly, people learn how to treat you. And when you say no sometimes, your yes becomes a gift again. You know, the kindest people in the world are not the ones who never say no. They are the ones who give from a place of strength, not from fear of being disliked. Be the tree. Give freely in your season. But protect your roots. Because without your roots, you have nothing left to give. If this story spoke to something inside you, maybe it's time to look at your own life. Where are you giving too much? Who are you shrinking yourself for? What would happen if you started protecting your peace? You don't have to be cruel. You don't have to push people away. You just have to remember that you matter too. Thank you for watching this story. If it moved you, if it made you think, subscribe to this channel. Because every week, we share stories like this one. Stories that are meant to wake something up inside you. Take care of yourself, folks. And remember, the world doesn't need more people who give everything away. It needs more people who know their worth.